Good morning. Shall I say good morning? Because it's actually 1:30 in the morning. I don't know who's up, but I'm up. I'm actually up recording a couple of podcasts for season 2, and I just kind of had a couple of thoughts on my mind. And so I said I'm going to go live and share my thoughts about life. The thing is about life, and I'm calling season 2 the series title, Picking Up the Pieces. And when I think about picking up the pieces, I really think about those pieces that we're missing to this big puzzle, this big life journey. And there are just certain things that we have to have in place to have a successful life. And when we don't have those things in place, we start to feel vague and empty and lost and lonely and depressed because we have a sense that something is missing. And so when you think about picking up the pieces, let me tell you what a lot of people do. A lot of people get that feeling that something's wrong. Something's out of whack in my life. I don't know what that is. I don't know this feeling. I have a good relationship, or maybe I don't have a good relationship. Maybe I want a spouse and I don't have that. And so what's happening is we're letting those things sort of make us crash on the side of the road. And then we never get back up again. When a lot of times if you really this is the thing about life. People think that life is really hard. And life is tough. Life comes with some stuff, some curveballs, some lemons, all of those things. But life, we never talk about the beautiful things that life come with. We never talk about how life always drops us clues about what we need to do next. We don't talk about how life gives us clues when it's time for that season to change, or when you're coming up on something new, or how life sparks something new and awakens something in you that you didn't even know was there. We don't talk about that because a lot of people just say, well, life is hard. Life is hard. And again, life is tough. But life is a beautiful thing. Like, I take a look at things like me starting this podcast. Well, I never had anyone to specifically come to me and say, hey, you need to start a podcast. But just being aligned in life, being aligned with my purpose, and understanding that something greater is at work in us. I feel like when you have life aligned how it's supposed to be, your heart, your mind, your spirit, everything in tune, life talks to you. Life is always talking. Some of us stay in relationships longer than what we should be in because life is telling us by the circumstance. See, sometimes the circumstance comes and we think life is so hard. But then it's all about perspective. Because what that is really trying to tell you is that this is not the relationship for you. This is not the job for you. This is not the situation for you. But we're taking those obstacles and we're crashing instead of focusing on the bigger picture to ask, why is this challenge? What is this challenge trying to say to me? Is this challenge requiring me to pull on some different strength in me? I don't know. I'm just, kind of going through my thoughts about the show. It's 1:30 in the morning. I don't know who's up. I don't know who's not up. I just decided to go live because we just have to have the life conversation sometimes. I want you to change your perspective on life. And when you're faced with difficulty, to really ask yourself, why is this difficulty presented itself? Is this challenge trying to stop me from getting on the other side of some things? Has this challenge shown up to show me you got some inner strength in it that you need to pull on? Am I going through this to reach back and help somebody else to overcome. And like, what's the reason for this? Why am I being challenged here? Because it's there for a reason. And so I'm just kind of, again, just going through my thoughts and thinking about picking up the pieces. And I just want to encourage you today that the encouragement is this: if you're going through life and you're feeling some kind of way, as we like to say, take some time to examine why you're feeling like that. What is life trying to say to me in this moment? What do I need to reach for in this moment? Do I need more? Do I need to feed my faith more? Do I need to make wiser choices? Do I need to move out of this relationship into another relationship? Is it time for me to start pursuing my purpose? Look at the obstacle from a totally different point of view. And then once you do that, now come up with a plan of how you're going to get over this obstacle. If you're feeling lonely and you want a spouse, what are you going to do about that? Are you going to start dating more? Are you going to start maybe being more social, going out more? You know, life is not bad. I guess that's the purpose of the overall purpose of what I'm trying to say is life is not as bad as we think it is. Now, life is hard, but life is also good, and I say that just basically from experience, because I've definitely gone through some hard things in my life, some things that I never even thought that I was going to make it out of. And so, believe you me, I understand. But at the same time, when I look back on that challenge, I look at where I am today, and I say, if I had not gone through those things, would I be able to encourage somebody that's going through that? Would I be able to tell them, I know right now you feeling hopeless? Because it's one thing to tell somebody that just to be, saying a bunch of encouraging, inspiring things, but it's another thing to say, no. I was in your shoes. I was in that same hole that you're in, and I'm telling you, if you don't give up, there's something on the other side of that. That's what I needed to hear when I was going through. I needed to hear that there's the other side to this. Keep pushing. And so because that's what I needed, that's why I'm here doing it now, because I'm like, hey, somebody is in that hole that you in. Don't nobody know what that's like to be there where you are. But again, just listening to life, and life is full of nuggets, and life, provides people and places and things that you need at the time to make it through to the other side. So anyway, this was just a random little pop-up. I don't know if anybody's on listening or whatever, but I'm up, and I just want to kind of get my thoughts out about this whole picking up the pieces. So we will officially kick off August 23rd, and I'm looking forward to season 2. It's going to be amazing.